Hi collective, this is miraclexistetarot channel and I go to download about a karmic brother. This karmic brother has, I don't know, he belongs to a group of occult people like a Satanist or something like that. And he did a karmic transfer rituals on you. This is really a karmic person who hated you from your childhood, and I have impression there was some negative entities in your family, divine feminine and divine masculine, who got passed by when the parents died. This entity got passed on your brother, okay? And this is what's happening generationally in this family, that this entity somehow always stays alive. And when somebody dies, he gets passed on to a family member, okay? This shitty asshole brother did some karmic transfer rituals on you to transfer his and a group of people bad karma, death, sickness, poverty on your life. He couldn't stand when he did some divination on your life that you are the chosen one, you are a divine person. He wanted to destroy you deliberately. So do not believe in this brother. You need to know that pervert narcissistic people, what they do, they fuck you up in your back and in your face. They smile. They even might help you, try to help you and make themselves look like a hero, that you trust them, and you give out more and more information about you, okay? Do not worry, because this brother has a really heavy karma on them, because source saw everything, okay? And they were some watchers who watch your life because you are divine. Some of you are earth angels. And earth angels are watched by, the watchers, they say they are fallen angels, but this is not this type of watchers. These are watchers that, like beings, that are not only spiritual, they can manifest in 3 days or so. And they are sent to watch, and in case if everything gets out of hand, they can help these earth angels or light workers or those people who were meant to come on earth and fulfill a special destiny, okay? This brother fucked up your life. Really, really fucked up your life. Your finances, your stability, your children, your family, your marriage, everything was fucked up in your life because you gave out information to your brother. You should have cut off your brother when you left your family. Do you understand? I have the impression that you loved your brother. You had so much love for your brother, and this shit asshole did nothing else but destroy you. And he was in the background. You never ever thought that everything is coming from him. Do not worry about this, because justice is coming in his life. And he did lots of rituals to keep this justice back last year. So it didn't reach him in December. Well, it doesn't matter, because it's coming in this year. And guess what he's trying to do? He's trying to put this shit on you also. Some of you has chest pain and problem with the heart because of your brother supposed to have a heart problem. That is part of the justice and bad karma he has. And he's trying to transfer it on you, and it won't be successful because you are in your power and you are heavily protected, okay? And it's coming back to him, okay? What you need to do is go and get a professional help to break all this stuff, and that cancel this transfer and return it to the sender and those people who put it on you. Do you understand? because this is not just. This is not just. The people has no right to do that. Especially your brother didn't have a right to do that. And this is a spiritual manipulation that comes with really, really bad consequences. So some of you, this person can't have children. It's because he didn't give up on you. And he puts all kind of fault on everybody. Anyway, doesn't matter. He will not have any children. And if he has children, I can see this child will die. Okay, I'm not cursing this child. I'm seeing in the future that this man, this brother, committed so much crimes, spiritual crimes, that even if he will have a child, this child will die because of his spiritual act. That is a consequences, karmic consequences he did. Because you are not the first person he fucked you up, honey. This is a person who has no spiritual gifts, so he had to pair up with many negative entities let into his life to obtain some power. And guess what? This power can be divine. This power can be positive because they're coming from a negative entity that is living inside of him and hating on you. Do you understand? Do not let this karmic brother back into your life. You have to cut this brother out and never ever take up any connection with this person. Do you understand? And you have to fix this spiritual situation. Somehow ask for a help from a spiritual worker, a high-rank spiritual worker, because I think a spiritual worker that is on a lower level can't do this type of work. This transfer was a really high level spiritual work, okay? And your brother did that not because he is high level spiritually, no, honey. He did that because he gives his body and his soul to a negative entity, and is the entity who did that, okay? These karmic people are really idiots because they think it's they get power from this entity. No, they don't get. It's the entity who has the power. And what they do, they let this entity in their soul, so obsess their soul. And actually what they do, they are idiots, they give up on their own life, their own soul. And they think they get power in exchange. No, they don't get. They just get a fucking dark entity who will use them as a vessel to do whatever evilness they can on earth. You need to understand, when there is a negative energy, a negative entity, they can't harm you. They can't touch you. Only if they can use a human being. Because only humans can touch you. Do you understand? This is a spiritual law that was made that no angels, no demons, well, Christian says that, but no entities, doesn't matter if they are light side or dark side, they can't harm or help or touch someone, a human being, on a physical realm, on a 3D. So what does negative entities do is use humans who open their soul to them from their free will. So what they do is they put lies in the ear of this person, because, excuse me, when you blame other people things that is not other people's fault, but somebody put it in your fucking head that it's somebody else's fault that you have this problem in your life, after you get hate, you get revenge, you get jealousy and all kind of negative feeling, that will draw in a negative energy in your soul, and you start spoiling your own intention, become evil. And this is a process, because first of all, your aura needs to open. Normally, these negative feelings won't go inside you. Do you understand? They won't go in your soul. only when there is a kind of hole on your aura, and they can enter in your soul. And when they enter in your soul, they transform your intention, transform your vibration, and you will become like a very extremely negative that draws in this negative entity. And you let it in because already these negative energies telling lies to you, and these lies justify your acts, and after you destroy other people, okay? And that's how people become evil, okay? Nobody is born evil. Normally, there is no human being that naturally evil. They become evil because they go through this process. It's exactly this opposite, the process of awakening, okay? Right. This is really fucked up. This is really fucked up. And I have an impression these evil people are watching you when this transfer will start working into your life. Well, it won't. It won't. It won't. Because you won't transmute this shit. That's what they want. They want you to die with it. Or maybe if you are so divine, you will transmute it and a problem is solved. So I'm telling you, if you have this problem into your life, first of all, you need to call back everything that is stolen from you, okay? Everything that is stolen from you. If they took divine essence, divine gifts, divine destiny from you, you have to call it back. If they took your energy that you can curse, that everything that was created with your energy in people's life who stole it from you won't be fruitful. You have a right to curse that was stolen from you, and you can't get it back anymore. You have a right to curse it like Jesus Christ cursed the fig tree. Okay, you don't curse the person. You curse the things that they took away from you, and you can't get it back from them. And you can't profit from them. Everything that you can't profit from and they were taken away from you has to be fruitless. Okay? And you have a right, because these things belongs to you. You are the only one who has a right to curse it legally. I mean, you have a spiritually right to do that, and it is in coherence with spiritual ethic. There is no karmic attachment that comes with it, okay? And it's important you do it, because that gives a lesson to these occult shit people not to do energy transfer on you, because I'm telling you, you don't do it, they will continuously transfer on you their shit. And they think they get away with it, but they can't. But this is not fair, ruining a life of a divine being who worked on their divinity really hard. And these karmic people, just destroying people, killing people, and most of them are criminals. And they don't get their karma, what they deserve. They will have it, don't worry. That you have to retransfer all this shit and ask the help from divine side, okay? This is really important. If you don't know how to do it, you need to get a high-rank spiritual worker, okay, who will do it for you. It's really, really important. I'm telling you, this brother is watched also spiritually, okay? Because he had this lifetime a chance to work on their karma. And if they would have worked on their karma in a few years, he would have got out of the shit. But he didn't. He didn't. And because of that, justice fucking up their life. And in 2023, I don't care what kind of transfer he tries to do again, it won't be successful. It's blocked. It's blocked. And this brother will never ever have any child. And if there will be a child born, unfortunately, this child will die. This is really sad because it's not children who should pay for the fault of the parents, but this is a spiritual law, unfortunately. When the parents fuck up something really, really badly, that it has spiritual consequences, unfortunately, it goes on the children. Unfortunately. So these parents should go to source, should go to God and go through a purification process that is really complicated and difficult to be able to break this. And not everyone can do that. And honestly, usually when somebody become karmic at this level, they are lazy spiritually. They do not want to work for their blessings. They want to take it away from other people. And I can see this brother maybe worked really hard to try to break this karmic cycle in their life, and they didn't manage, so they got pissed off, so they find someone to put everything on. And this entity put it in his fucking head that everything is the fault of this brother or sister or sibling who they have. This is really disgusting. This is really disgusting when they do that. Especially when they are innocent children involved in this shit. This is really, really disgusting. But I have the impression this brother, this karmic brother, had really horrible things did to your children, divine feminine, divine masculine, spiritually. So the suffering of your children is not the cause of divine feminine and divine masculine. Don't believe this lie. It's the cause of your karmic fucking brother. Do you understand? Because they did everything that you get separated from your child and you get fucked up. It's because he was fucking jealous he couldn't have a child. And for that, he will have a really heavy karma on him that he can't transfer on you anymore. Because now he is being watched, and every spiritual work he's trying to do is blocked. Is blocked spiritually. This is a pervert narcissistic brother. And usually pervert narcissistic people let negative entities in their life. So that's why, for example, when you marry a pervert narcissistic person, the marriage very often will finish with physical abuse. Because pervert narcissistic people are so justified, they act, they put the responsibility on others people instead of understanding that is their fault and doing some work on themselves. And they let in these negative entities in their life. And when the negative entities take control over their soul, they use their body for physically express also this hate. Do you understand? So that's why when somebody hates on you spiritually, and if they can't achieve what they want, they get more and more hateful. They open their soul more and more, these negative entities, and it can go that far. This person will try to kill you. This person will try to attack you. Well, you, divine feminine, divine masculine, you don't have anything to afraid of because you are heavily protected divinely. So these people, even if they want to come and physically kill you or harm you, they can't because they are blocked. Okay? They are blocked. Some of you, these bitches, are paying hitmans to come and kill you, and hitmans are blocked by the ancestors. So every time when a hitman tries to approach you and kill you, there is accident is happening to them. There is 2 or 3 days ago. Anyway, I don't know if I should put this on YouTube. I had a chance to meet a hitman also. Okay? And it will have really heavy consequences on the person who paid this hitman. Really, really heavy consequences. Because this is a pervert narcissist who sent it on me, and it could happen to you also. They think you are the problem, so they need to get rid of you. You talk too much, especially me. You can imagine I'm YouTube. I have so many enemies because they wanted me to be dead a long time ago, and I'm still alive. And when us divine people usually go through shits like that, we are innocent, we are divine, our light is bothering others. So the final results, they want to take us out physically. And usually you will learn you can't trust the police. Because most of the time, a police is supporting these criminals because there's corruption. And when the situation is like that, spirit will do things and send even entities on the right side who will help you out. Do you understand? Or sometimes you have the power to stop these people. Do you understand? Sometimes you pay more money to this hitman than he was paid for, to leave you alone or do whatever he wants. And sometimes this hitman will turn back on the person who paid them. It's not what you pay, because you don't do crime, you are a divine person, but you pay for your freedom. Do you understand? Sometimes we are obliged to do things spiritually to protect ourselves, because there's nobody there who should protect us, because police was created normally on a 3D level to protect innocent people and hunt down criminals. And unfortunately, a reality is that they don't do it. They don't do it because there are so many of them are corrupted in a system that they give a shit about innocent people. Many of them are underpaid, not paid well, so the corruption is really easy for them, especially when they have family and they have plans in the future, and it's enough a criminal gives them a huge amount of money, and the problem is solved. And negative energies use lots of people in a law enforcement to fuck up divine people. And this is really sad and illegal. But nobody gives a fucking shit. And unfortunately, this is the reality. After, when you work with your angels, you work with your spirit team, with your ancestors, this is really important. You work with your spirit team. Because your ancestors and your spirit guide and spirit animals also can fight for you. Do not forget that. Some of you has really powerful spirit animals who are created to fight spiritually for you. So these spirit animals can go out and practically block every spiritual attack against you. But some ancestors and some spirit guides can bring down solutions on 3D. For example, they can find a procurer, they can find an investigator who is a honest person, who is a kind of earth angel. And try to lead that person to that case, that there is lots of fuckery was done in that case, and that person will open that case and do some investigation, and the truth can come out. Do you understand? But for that, you need to spiritually work with your team. You need to let them work for you. Because you need to give authorization from free will for your angels, your spirit team, your ancestors on the light side to go out and bring this fuckery on the light. Because it does not work that the fucking shit of group of people think they can just put their shits on you like if you would be a bean. Are you kidding? It does not make you angry. You should have a kind of saint anger. Because if you let that happen, and you say, oh, lavadaba, I have to love these people with divine love. Yes, honey. And with this divine love, you have to fight your fucking way out of this shit they put you in. Do you understand? If not, you will be fucked up in this lifetime. Learn about spiritual works. How does it work? How to shift timelines, how to do quantum jumping, how to do all this shit. So you could escape from people like that and what they plan on your life. Because I'm telling you, you can be as divine as much as you want. You can have the best birth chart that exists on universe. If you let these karmic shit people to fuck you up with their fuckery, you will suffer. Your children will suffer with your whole fucking life because of this shit asshole. Spineless people who has no moral, no integrity. And they have no problem going on with their life, going back home to their family. And playing being happy, because these people will be never happy, but they will have financial satisfaction if you let that happen. Because they take it from you. They never worked for it spiritually. Yeah, they never worked for it on a free day. They took everything away from you. And that blessing should be yours. That house should be yours. That car should be yours because it's you who worked for it. Spiritually, and on a free day, all of your life. And they, with their pervert narcissistic nature, they decided that you don't deserve it, so they fucked you up spiritually and on a free day level. Some of you are innocent and you are in prison. They fucked you up so you could go to prison, so they could have your house. You need to wake up. It's not time to sleep. It's not time to play lava-daba shit. Yes, you have to love people. But get home. Get that fucking candle and do your rituals to protect yourself. Yes, you have to, honey. You have to protect yourself. Get that sage. Get that enchantment who will curse everything what has been taken away from you and you can't profit from it because other people who stole it has no right to have it. This is not a hateful act. No, honey, you're fighting for what is yours. And if you don't do it, you will lose it. Simple as fuck. And you can't be highly spiritual. You can't be in divine love when you are homeless or you are rotting in a prison. Because it will eat you up emotionally and it might even turn you karmic. Do you understand? That fucking new car he's having or she's having was meant to be yours because it's you who were manifesting it. But she or he fucking stole it from you spiritually. Isn't it that strange that she or he had financial problems a few weeks, a few months ago, and suddenly she has everything? I'm not saying being jealous of her. I'm saying that you wake up. Where is your manifestation? Why is that you're trying to manifest for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, and you get nothing? And you're crying to universe that what's going on? Maybe I'm not worthy. I can't have it. No, you are worthy. And I'm telling you, that car, that house, that job is already came down on a free day. But somebody stole it from you spiritually. You have to wake up and I'm praying that Spirit will show you what is the situation. Yes, on 5 days you have to create things. You have to create things. But when your body is on a 3 day, honey, you understand what I'm saying? You need to create at least a basic comfort on 3 days, that you have a job where you can earn enough money to pay your bills, that you have a house or an apartment where you can live, you have heating during winter when it's cold, you have food to eat, and when you have kids, you can give them everything what they need to grow up. That is a basic needs of a human being on a 3 day. And these fuckery shit asshole people even took that away from you. Do you understand what I'm talking about? How can you fill up your divine purposes if you let these shitty asshole people to block you on a 3 day level that much that you can't step into your destiny? Tell me, how you gonna do it? How you gonna do it? Because when they do spiritual fuckery at that level on you and on your life and your children, how will you do it without fighting back spiritually? When the police knows all the crime that has been committed against you, and the police authorize that they can put camera in your life to film your private moments and sell it, even make money off it, you don't get angry? You say then. You need to start praying or doing rituals and bring the police down. Those people who work for the police and doing such a horrible crimes should be losing their jobs and going to prison for what they did. Because they should have been on your side because you are innocent and protecting you and your children, and they never ever did anything like that. They just fucked you up like your enemies who are criminals. This karmic brother is a criminal. Not just spiritually, they're on a 3 day level. And these people understand well that people in the police or law enforcement, also just like any other people, they can be corrupted. This is very idealistic that the law enforcement system was made to protect innocent people. And I'm telling you, people believe that until they don't have problem, and if they are in a matrix and they don't get awakened, they can live an entire life without getting involved with the police. Do you understand? When they just comfortably sleeping and they are lucky not to get involved with shitty asshole karmic people like that. But unfortunately, when you realize what is the truth, that matrix exists, what is you get wakened up spiritually, all these shits are falling on you. And don't say that you don't want to wake up, because that is the only way that spiritually you can liberate your soul from all this shit. All this manipulation, all these illusions, all these lies. What we need to learn when we wake up to become an alchemist. To become an alchemist on a light side. To bend reality, to bend the matrix a way we want. And fight back these karmic people who are like an agent who is coming to fuck us up. You have to fight them, if not they will fuck you up. I'm telling you. And when you are fucked up, how will you step into your destiny? Tell me. You have to call down heavens on earth. I mean, you have to call down all the archangels, all the light entities who can come down and help you. Because most of the time, let's be honest, on a 3 day level, you are alone. Just look at all awakened people. We go through a transformation when we are isolated by these fucking shit asshole karmic people. That's how they do it. I think they can, well, it's a process you need to do. It's like, you need to realize that it's like a program, okay? They isolate you. They isolate you because they want you to they want you to not have any help, financial help or anything. Do you understand? And if they do energy harvesting you, they will send in a karmic person, like a karmic brother, who might gives you tiny bit of money time to time so you could pay time to time your bills, and you starve practically. But you are still alive, so they can energy harvest you, okay? So they can profit from your divinity. Do you understand how much they create slavery for you? These bitches. So you get in this isolation level where most of us go through the dark night of the soul. That is not a bad karma for divine people, because usually us divine people did nothing to deserve this. We are innocent. Do you understand? They putting us in this situation because they think they can profit from our divine energy, divine soul, divine essence to clear up their karmic shit, and they put in this situation us to use us like harvesting regularly. But they do not realize that the divine used this to awaken us. And when we get awakened, we get back our divine light and we start working on ourselves and get more and more divine protection and get back into power. Okay? And that is really important in this process. You break every curses, every transfers that has been done spiritually on you. And this karmic transfer that this asshole shit, disgusting karmic brother did on you, that has to be broken spiritually. That a ritual needs to be done to break it spiritually and return it to the sender. And I don't care how much you protect yourself, asshole shit. It's your fucking energy. You can't protect yourself against your fucking own energy. Do you understand? It will come back to you and you will receive it and it will stay on your fucking life because it's yours. And the person who will do this ritual will be liberated from it. And finally, you can step into your destiny. And you need to ask for protection from source that people won't be able to put again a fucking mad transfer on you again. So it will be blocked already when they send this energy out. This is really important. This is really important. You need to understand. You need to understand what's going on spiritually and how these karmic people act. Because if not, they will destroy your life. You won't be able to step into your destiny. And yes, you can love them. You can love them. It doesn't mean you don't love them. But you have a right to fight for what is yours. Get everything back what is yours and they stole from you. You have a right, and you will never ever have any bad karma for it, to get everything, absolutely everything back what they stole from you. And send them back their own shitty asshole karmic energy what is theirs. Do you understand? Because if you don't do it, it will fuck up your life and you won't be able to continue your divine path. Simple as that. You can hate me for this teaching. You can hate me for this message. I don't care. But this is the truth. This is the truth. As much as I never ever will be sick or dying because of these shitty people trying to put on me, it is a fact and a truth. It is true that these people will receive everything what is theirs and sent on me. And you should do the same thing. You should do the same thing, because these people had no right to take what is yours. It's your birthright. This is your heritage, not theirs. If they want it, they have to work for it like you did. These idiot people think that everything is just because you're lucky. And you never ever worked for it. Some of us working for this good karma for more than 100 lifetimes. And we suffered more than 100 lifetimes to have this good karma in our life. And guess what? These karmic shits are coming in. And just for pure, they just take it like that. I want you to realize what's going on. To stand up. Fight back and take back what is yours. And it's not karmic. It's your birthright. You take back what is yours. And there is a spiritual, ethic way how you can fight back. Do you understand? You have spirit team. You have spirit guides. They will show you how to do it ethically. Like me discussing with this hitman. My spirit guide showed me how to do it. Your spirit guide, your spirit team will give you a wisdom. How to fight this shit asshole people back. And again, do not let people close to you that they don't open themselves for you. They just want to have information about you. My last boyfriend was like shitty asshole like that. He never ever give out. I thought, well, he promised all the divine shit. And after he was not giving any information out about himself. It doesn't matter. I'm a high priestess, so I can get information. I don't need him to tell me. I got every information out I wanted from him, actually much more than I wanted, spiritually. But then this is really a description of an evil person. They smile, they play the divine person. They come into your life. Usually they want to be your savior, okay? They will tell you that, oh, your life will be easier now because I'm here to help you. And they want to know everything what you do. They want to know everything about your life, your money, how you get your money. And after they already planning in the background how to fuck you up. Do you understand? They don't give out any information about their life. Well, if you are clever than me, there are certain situations, while me, I discussed this with Source, so I was letting this guy on. I lied as much as possible to him, so he can do his fucking rituals on lies. I give a shit. But you need to learn from Source, you need to learn from your spirit guide how to fight back. When somebody is a fucking liar, an evil person, and doesn't do anything but destroy you, come into your life, well, you need to be in a certain level. But me, I don't feel bad lying to this person. Because he deserves it. He didn't tell me the truth neither. So who the fuck's care? It can go to fucking hell, I don't care. So, what you need to do when somebody gets close to you, you need to be really intelligent and test them. You need to understand these karmic people won't calm down until you give them some information to chew on. So you need to give out some information, and if you are clever, you won't give out the real information, what is going on in your life. Because if you give it out, they will fuck it up. So you lie to them, you tell them whatever they want to hear. it will calm them down, or they will do esoteric manipulation on a lie that does not exist. Do you understand? I'm not saying that is such a good thing to lie. Lie is not ethic. But what do you do with this fucking asshole, shitty, mad asshole people? Because if you don't say anything, this attack is going on and on and on. You need to feed them with something. So they lie to you, you lie them back, so you feed them with lies. Because you can't tell the truth. Because when you tell the truth, they will fuck up everything in your life. And if you don't tell anything, they continue trying to fuck you up because they don't know what's going on. They don't have any information about you and they can't go on without information. So you need to give them something. Do you understand? After that, they realize it was a lie. Even if you say something, they are not sure if it's true or not. Sometimes you have to protect yourself and the truth, what is going on, the divine blessings that is going on in your life. You certainly should not advertise your blessing. You not tell people your love life. And you are on the gang stalking. You should protect in a way that you don't tell, you don't show anything what is really going on. You are gang stalked. The first thing you need to do to try to disappear somehow that they cannot notice it. Do you understand? So like that, you can do really what you need to do. And after I get back, so they think they really gang stalking you. Do you understand? Because gang stalking, what does it mean? They do it so they don't care that you know. They don't care you know. They want you to be nervous. They want you to feel like you are trapped and you can't do anything. Yes, you can. You can hug this shit, okay? Because these people usually brainless. They are idiots, karmic. Because if they would have a brain, they wouldn't do such a thing, okay? So if you are clever, you can play them out. The solution is not that when you get out of the house, sit in your car, and you start panicking or getting angry that they're following you everywhere. Let them follow you. Who cares? I can't tell you what I do because evident that my enemies is listening me. But I'm telling you, they not gang stalking me all the time. Okay? They fucking don't know when they gang stalking me or someone else. And it's like that. And sometimes even they get the police to gang stalk you. That you are not a criminal, you are innocent. I don't know why the police is doing that. They do pay them, or there's a corruption, or they lie about you that you are a criminal, and that's why the police is gang stalking you. It doesn't matter. You need to live your own life. You need to live your life. You have cameras in your house. You have things that they want to know what you say. Who do you talk with? Think. If you stop your telephone that they're hacking, they will know that you know, and you do something else. Don't do it. Leave them something to feed on. Because if not, they will realize that's what you're doing. Do you understand? And you need to be much more clever than they are. Also, you need to accumulate evidences. You need to accumulate evidences. Okay? You need to accumulate videos about the cars who are gang stalking you. Usually it's not one car. They have 5, 10. Sometimes if the person who's organizing the gang stalk is really rich, you might even have up to 15 cars who's involved in this gang stalking. And how you will realize what's going on, that wherever you go, I don't care what distance you go, there is always 2 or 3 or 5 cars from these 15 who's around you. That is not coincidence. Do you understand? It can't be. Until you stay in the same village and the same country, not country, same, excuse me, what is that noise? Ah, okay. So you stay in the same city, it can be a coincidence because they might be living around you, it's your neighbor. But when you go to other cities and really far from where you live, and these cars are around you, you know you are gang stalked. You need to film it. You need to film it with date, and on the film, on a video, you can see that what city you are in. And you have a proof for gang stalking. Do you understand? With plate numbers. Because the plate number will show that it's always the same type of, it's the same plate number always who's stalking you. And like that, you can see how many cars is stalking you usually. Okay? And the same fix for other stuff that they're doing against you legally. Do you understand? And you need to do a research how you can fight back legally. Because this is not normal. These people has no right to do that. And I don't care if it's even the police. The police has no right to do that neither. Because they're abusing the system to hurt someone who is innocent. The other things, you need to find allies in the justice system. Okay? Me, I have, I'm lucky because the person who I thought my real dad is died a long time ago, okay? And apparently it was not my real dad. And my real dad is in France, and he works in a justice system, a really high position. So I'm really lucky at this level because he's supporting me. So you don't know what can happen in your life, because spirit can open gates, spirit can open doors that you don't even know that exist. Do you understand? Well, you really need to focus on yourself. Do you understand? And realize what's going on spiritually. And take care of yourself spiritually also. I'm not telling you to be hateful and curse people. I never said that to anyone, and I never ever cursed any person in my whole life. Why my enemies does not stop cursing me and my children? You are divine. You're not supposed to curse people. Do you understand? But there are spiritual practices you can do that is spiritually ethic way. You won't have any bad karma, because spiritually you have a right to do it. You need to learn about the law of universe. You need to learn about the spiritual law system in the universe to be able to navigate and protect yourself and take back what is yours. Because if you don't do it, they will fuck you up and you won't be able to step into your destiny. Do you understand? This is not being hateful. This is not being karmic. No. This is being cautious. This is being awakened spiritually enough to understand what's going on. And the only way to hack the field, hack the matrix, is to become an alchemist. Your spirit team can teach you to be an alchemist. Okay? They can show you the way. And they can show you the way to fight alchemists on the dark side, because unfortunately that exists also. I wish you well, guys, and please leave a comment if you want, and check out my spiritual channel also. There are really good teachings about interesting subjects also. Thank you for watching this video.